Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Looking very forward to a new video for you guys today on Galaxis. Before we get into that, I do want to quickly tell you about Blockchain After Hours tonight. Will be at 7 o'clock Eastern, so 2 hours earlier. Hidden will not be able to join us today, but I do have Mike Dre, who some people have actually asked me to either have or to research his liquidity farming tools and workshop and that kind of stuff. And so I have done some of that, not as deep dive as I would like yet, but I am going to have him on the channel so we can try and learn about it a little bit together. And if you do want to access his community and kind of his background, it's a one-time fee right now, which I've got posted in my Discord, so come on by if you'd like to see about that. Other than that, I set up some nodes on Friday. They've been earning me already. Just wanted to go through what this is all about, maybe some benefits if you choose to join. There will be a referral link down below. I do appreciate if you guys use that. It's a little bit of a challenge to you guys in my community. I think they're concerned on whether I can get even one person to come over and check out their protocol, so I would appreciate if anybody decides to do it. Please use that link so they can see how awesome our community is. And as always, please come by the Discord, like and subscribe, all that jazz. So this one's kind of a neat one. It's a node type project, quote unquote real node type project without having an actual real nodes with VPSs and that kind of stuff set up. You're basically helping, it's almost like an IPO, but you're doing it with locked tokens, which is where kind of the node or NFT kind of works out like. So it gives you the ability to kind of earn passive income and help them by putting funds towards what they're trying to grow and then take part in and basically getting some of their earnings. The neat thing is I think there's a lot of value to what they've already built, and there is some really great people already involved with what they built. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this grows. So when I talk about some of the projects I want to see in the space, or companies really, in my opinion, is I want to find the ones that are the Googles of tomorrow, the Facebooks of tomorrow, the Amazons of tomorrow, people that are going to be disruptors in the space, who are going to bring value with different tools, resources, whatever it may be, to try and move the blockchain forward. And these guys, I think, can be one. As you can see, they've already teamed up with some pretty big hitters, being Steve Aoki, the NBA itself, Girls, Dragons, and Robots. I read that in the wrong order, but that's okay. Pluto Alliance and Mike Tyson as well. So they've created these NFTs. They're basically to create communities, to create giveaways, to create basically a whole lot of ways of either to learn, discover, create, and grow communities inside the DeFi space and outside, really. So it brings a little bit of IRL type things into it, and a lot of mechanics that I think could be very useful, and a lot of things that can save the user or the builder of platforms a lot of time. The idea here is, rather than hiring people to do all your marketing, or not marketing, but do your community building and all that stuff, hiring different either tech guys to do some of that stuff, hiring mods to do certain things, you can kind of limit how many people you have to grow by letting taking some of the weight and some of the time, which is what a lot of this is, off your shoulders, and allowing Galaxis to do it with systems they already have in place. So they've built something, they can almost white label it and give you the ability to use it in your project or in your company. As you can see, again, having Mike Tyson and Steve Aoki and all these people, those are things that are quite bigger than just the regular DeFi space, if you will. Lots of core contributors, obviously Chainlink, all kinds of different things in here with that. And this is kind of the quick little thing. So instead of spending 60 days in development time, you can get things done within 2 hours because they've already got the resources available. You're just kind of buying your time back, basically, which is something big in the space. The big thing here is your CEO of this company. This guy is not some just random guy off the internet who's trying to tell you to put a whole bunch of money in and he'll make you 2% a day. This guy's actually was one of the original guys who put Bitcoin machines, like ATM machines, in the world, and other things like that. So he's built both startup companies as well as worked for big, large corporations. So lots of business acumen inside this, and more. There's quite a large team that you can see, not just some like stock photos, I guess, if you will, some different people in the space and how they're involved inside this project. So come have a peek at that. Do your own research, obviously. Take a peek at what you think value these guys add. And then if you feel like this is something for you, because they've got something real in the space, something they're growing, and then you can come on in and have a look at the engines, which we'll get into in a second. So ready to take your community to the next level. That's basically the main idea here. Membership cards, NFTs, different things to grow your community. community. If you want to discover other communities, you can come in here and work with ones that they partnered with. And then once you've decided to do that, you can create using it. So they've got a lot of different things to help engage your communities, whether it be Digipon, so basically digital assets, digital swag, time tokens, community. So just different things that they've already got built to help you create inside your communities and to grow your communities, as you can see here. And here's some examples of communities that are already using their services. So again, some A+ type people inside here already, as well as others. So definitely have a peek at that if you want to kind of do a little bit extra due diligence and research. And then other than that, if you decide this is for you, you would like to maybe partake in a way to earn passive income from what these guys are doing because you think that they're going to be here for the long term, then you can come in here to the Galaxis Engines, and through various ways you can choose to buy tokens, buy these engines, stake either the tokens or the engines or both, and then you can even stake the earnings on your engines, almost creating compounding effects over a period of time if you choose to create the biggest APY you can using this tool. So what I've done is I've gone for the longest thing. I've got two nodes. I've locked them in for 12 months, which is the longest time to create the biggest APR I can for myself. So you can see 12 months. So all of my tokens are being locked as well. And that's what gives me this much larger APR, from what I'm doing. And right now I'm earning about $12.17 per day, which is for two nodes. So if you divide that in half, and then you multiply that by the token value, which is right now just under a penny, then you'll get this number here. This is actually the percentage. So I basically calculated it out, and I've got about 15% a month is what I'm earning with my engines, which is definitely not too bad. You can ROI before the year is up at these kind of numbers, obviously, because your APR is over 100 or 360, or I guess it's going to work out to about that anyways. So you're doing about 2x over the year, so you're ROIing at about half a year, which makes sense. So yeah, so that's basically the lowdown of this. And the nice thing is right now your ROI is pretty decent. Obviously that can change in multiple ways. You can get faster if the token value goes up. It can slow down if the amount of nodes increase drastically and I guess the daily pool is being spread out a little further. So you do need to be cautious of that. And like always in DeFi, be careful you're not putting in more than you can afford to lose. Again, with projects like these that have this much backing behind them, I don't think your chance of losing or being rugged or losing all of your money is going to be there. But it still might take longer to ROI, and you don't want to have money locked in things like this if it's going to be something you need for day-to-day income. But like I said, I'm looking more long-term. I like what they're attempting to do here, and because of the backing and the growth they've already had, I'm hoping that's going to give them some clout as the space grows and DeFi grows and all that kind of stuff. So looking forward to that. As you get stuff right now, I'm not able to claim because, as I said, I'm actually locking everything in for now, just because it's just what I chose to do. You can do any combination of that, as low as what did it say there? You can get as low as sorry, I had it brought up here, but engines. So as low as 90. I think it was 80 something APY, 84. There we go. Sorry, 84% APY, and then as much as in my case the max 201.60, which I believe 201.60, which is your max APY. So I've gone in for the max. You choose what you'd like to do if you'd like to get into this. If you do decide to, please do let me know. I'd love to hear from you and know whether this added value for you. They do seem to have a pretty decent Discord built up, so I did get in there and might suggest you do the same. You can get that link from down here, and obviously following their Twitter is always, or their X is always a good idea to keep up and up on what's going on. So right now they've got 11,569 nodes activated. So looking forward to hopefully seeing if that number will grow after this video gets released. If you guys do have any questions, comments down below in the Discord, in my Telegram, whatever works best for you. Discord is definitely where more people are at and hanging out and chatting. So we're doing a lot of stuff with trading. I'm basically posting my trading right now that I'm doing, having a lot of success with that, using futures, and looking forward to bringing you guys hopefully some more value as we progress through this this crazy market and this crazy space called DeFi. Thank you so very, very much for your time, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day.